let's get started. Um, Hello, YouTube. We're gonna do Let's Tell the Truth, real true stories. So I'm gonna let you know that it's about politicians. When people do politic things, and we're gonna tell the truth about the politics and all sorts of things what's going on in the world today. Now, when people start politicking that people need to leave office and people need to leave the politics alone and stick with what they supposed to call movies. Cause me, my person, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about the system. The system is the number one failure due to people had evidence that shows the perpetrator, and they still throw it under the bus like it meant to been there. Let me tell you one thing about these people. What I'm telling you, these people will tell you falsification lies, the false news, and all this. Trump is going to prosecute all the false news, the lies people been making on TV, making it seem that this person did it and it's really not true. All these newscasters, all these false people, all these false accusations saying things that they're not supposed to be saying. Now, that's what this is why it's not safe. Because when they start saying false news, it causes a whole lot of mass destruction, that people go around spreading false rumors and slandering your name into the mud. That I don't approve that. I don't approve to none of their people. None of those false accusations, these false people, false Christ, all this is false. When you go and pick up a book and you read in black and white, it'll tell you, go to the library. They got religion libraries, they got the law library, they got all these libraries that can tell you, and you want to know what's really going on and the reality truth. So what it is, certain books they don't want to sell to you because the truth is in the book. When Nostradamus wrote the truth, they talking about what's going to happen in 2000, the new millennium. They thought Nostradamus was crazy. When he wrote that book in the 15th century, he wrote the book. I don't know if I'm correct, around 1549. He wrote the real title book, but there's a but to it. He was knowing what was going to happen for the next 500 years. Now, if I'm correct, when all these people did all these old false news telling you that what is gonna happen tomorrow, the world's gonna end in 2012. See, these are false people, and when people making up movies about what's going to happen in 2012. And the same thing, making up movies to make it seem this person's a bad person. For example, what's love got to do with it? Like with Ike and Tina Turner. Now, it was a dark side of those two couples. It was a dark side of those couples. And like Ike making it seem that Ike was beating her and did this and that and the third. But she had a dark side too. It was a rumor that she been cheating on Ike with another woman. And it was a rumor that she was doing all types of dirty, underhanded mess. It was a rumor. They didn't show that in the movie. This is where you have to understand and realize that when the people making the false accusations, hit the like button. When you making these false accusations, you causing another person's in trouble. You can cause another person put in jail. You can cause another person to die. Look how many people passed away behind lies that women and men created. Look how many people went to prison for the rest of their life behind lies. Look how many people, look at, for example, Larry Davis. Look at Larry Davis. Larry Davis went to prison and did 30 years behind a lie that said he killed all those drug dealers. They had witnesses, and they didn't let the witnesses come to court and testify, said the man wasn't done it. The man didn't do it. They was mad. They was mad in the reality that he had shot those police, the NYPD. So back then. So they want to figure out how to nail him and railroad him by putting him behind bars. So you know what? Keep him in there. These lies that these hunkies be making. Not only hunkies, anybody. These are lies. Why you have to tell a lie? Look at Tupac's situation with Ayanna Jackson when she told a lie on Pac and caused Pac to lose a bunch of fans, lose money behind a false lie that she had created. Cost the man with 4 years in prison for a lie this B had created. Told a lie. Paid her. They all railroad Tupac behind a lie. Hit the like button. Lies, I'm gonna tell you something. What's a dangerous lie is a dangerous synonym in the world. A lie. People tell lies at the job. People was telling lies on me at the job I'm working at, calling my boss and telling my boss lies. Telling my boss lies, causing me being rolled up because they was up there lying on me to trying to get me out and get me fired. And I'm telling her that I didn't do this, but she didn't believe me. I ain't worried about it. I forgave you. I forgave my boss because God says to forgive. I forgive my boss. But the thing is, lies can cause a whole lot of trouble. Lying. When people lie in a relationship, people lie in a marriage, people lie in this. We're going to talk about lies on Real Talk Gospel. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. So, when the book says on 10 Commandments, thou shalt not tell a lie, it's in the 10 Commandments. It's in one of the 10 commandments. That's a deadly sin. When people lie, when people tell a lie, that causes a lot of trouble. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It's okay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong. It's certain stuff they don't need to know. It's okay. It's a good thing to lie, but it's not a good thing to tell a lie at the same time. But unless it's petty, I ain't gonna tell you to lie. You gotta tell the truth. You got to tell the truth. You got to admit it. You got to admit this. Remember, we all guilty. We all guilty without the reasonable doubt. Because I'm going to tell you about what people do when you lie. When people go into court, they tell you, put your right hand up, testimony, swear by the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I do. That's what they're going to tell you. So when you go up to the court and facing that judge, you got to tell the truth. Because if you falsify, it's gonna be worse. It can cause jail. It can cause jail. It can cause prison. It can cause jail behind a lie. Falsifying. Like I said, again, certain people don't need to know about your business. Certain people, you tell them, I'm this and that and that and that and this and that. That means you don't need to know my personal life. But like I said, hit the like button. Lying is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. It can cause somebody life taken. It can cause prison time behind lying. Look at these people. Look at these people. For example, same thing with this couple. They cheat in the relationship and sit there and lie. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. When you lie, they have these little white things on your tongue. It called a lie bump. Look it up. You got white stuff on your tongue by telling so many lies. May want to touch my tongue. It's temporary. You can only have it temporary for up to a couple of days. Or week, sometimes a week. Because when a person lies so much, you can get it. A lot of people get some. I'm surprised nobody has it or not. It'll cut it anywhere in your tongue. Which means it's telling you to tell the truth. Now, what I'm talking about, what I'm saying on these episodes and stuff, I'm gonna say I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess it. I'm not gonna say. And if I don't understand some of the stuff, look it up. Look it up. Look it up in your Google. Look it up in your encyclopedia on your phones. There's apps. There's encyclopedias on your apps. You can look it up. With Wikipedia. That's the name of that app. It's Wiki. Wikipedia, which is an encyclopedia app that you can look up and get if you don't understand and it'll tell you everything about everything, from Christ. If you want to know Christ, type up Jesus Christ. What year he born? He'll tell you. He might be born between 5 and 3, because we're not so sure when Christ born. This is a prime example. But telling you right now, lying. Look, the gang wars going on. Look at the race riot in 1921. A race riot. It was a race riot behind a white woman told a lie. Look at that young boy. Look at that young boy. His name is Emlet. He died at 14 years old because this woman lied on him, because all he did was whistle at her. And got that boy killed behind a lie. They killed him at 14 years old. So now, years later, she's in her 80s. It's eating her alive now. God giving her worse punishment. God giving her worse punishment. But what you did back, I don't give a damn what you did years ago. It's going to catch up to you years later. It's going to catch up to you years later. I don't give a damn you did it 30, 40, 50 years ago. You're going to be, I'm telling you, look at Herod the Great. Look at Herod the Great. When he killed all those kids under the age of under 2 years old, because he was jealous that he's scared they're gonna grow up and have power. And look at him now. Cancer's eating him alive. He died, I think he died around 67, 68, 60, around 69, I'm not sure. But he had cancer and died from cancer. Herod the Great. So, all these lies and jealousy and hate, you can able, and you not able to love yourself as you love others. When Pinocchio, every time, what you think about Pinocchio, when he tell a lie, his nose grow long, does it? His nose grows every time he tell a lie. Pinocchio, every time he tell a lie, his nose grows longer. So, you think about the things that you say and not promising not to share it. Lying can cause a lot of problems into a marriage. It can cause a lot of problems into a relationship. It can get somebody hurt. It can get somebody killed. It can even get somebody beat up. It can get two people not speaking to each other no more because of a lie. False accusations. It can get somebody behind bars, sit to prison for a very long time behind a lie. This is why you gotta be very careful. There's evil people out there who will do it. There's a lot of people out there is up to no good, and they will tell a lie like a person, like a mother lover. They can go, one woman could beat herself up, and say her husband did it, because she was very obsessed with her husband. The husband don't want to be with her no more, so she goes and beat herself up and say he did it. Call the police, say he did it. They're going to make that boy do all this time for nothing because she told a lie, because he don't want her no more. So you got women are they like that. They like that right now. I'm sorry. This happened to victims. I'm sorry this happened to all these victims that had to put up with these type of people. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for those people. And I hope God will see the real answer truth of these persons. Because even the police tell lies. They will plan something on you, something that you ain't never had before. All these lying politics, this lying news, the false news. I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm guaranteed, all of them people is going to go to prison. We ain't talking about the world prison. We talking about the world's prison, the worst prison in the world. The prison that nobody don't want to go to. And that's going to be a lifetime. A life. This is not apple and oranges. This is real prison. You will be there forever. There's no doors. There's no getting out. So y'all better keep let's keep clean. Repent, keep it clean, and let's start telling the truth. Tell the truth. Because before it's too late. The truth is the truth. A lie is a lie. People don't like to hear the truth. People do not like the truth because the truth is a powerful weapon. The lie is the weakest of the weakest weapon. You got the lie of the weapon, and you got the weakest of the weapon. Which is the strongest? It's lie. The strongest one is the truth. I was about to say lie, but it's the truth. The weakest thing in the world is a lie. But that weak thing there can cause a lot of problems. It can cause a person to get evicted out their house. It can cause a person to get evicted. It can cause for a lot of stuff happening because somebody stood there and lied on you over something that you didn't even do. Like I said, listen very carefully. Listen what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. Don't say anything and add it on to a sentence to hold up a conversation, make your conversation look good. Be more concerning, and be more careful what's coming out your mouth. Those words coming out your mouth. Now, Pastor Martin, once you said it, you said it. You cannot take the words back. Once you said it, you said it. Now, I learned that from Pastor Mark. So, shout out to Pastor Mark. Yeah. So, you think about what you're saying. Because once you said it, you said it. Ain't no taking those words back. Ain't no say I'm playing. Ain't none of that. Once you said it, you said it. And that's for real. Think about what you're just saying. Think about it. You don't want to keep saying these things. Because people take lies so far, you can lose all your loved ones. Your loved ones don't even want to look at you. Your loved ones don't even want to speak to you. Your girl don't want to divorce from you. They don't want nothing. Nobody want to have nothing to do with you. Nobody. Because you took these lies too far, where it's going to cost your life It could cost your job, your career. It can even cost you being homeless, putting in the street. So if I'm telling you these, I'm telling you these. I'm not telling you just to be telling you the lies that people's playing with you. So what you say is to avoid it. Tell them that I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come over your house. I'm not gonna say we're gonna go out to dinner because I'm not gonna promise you. But if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm gonna let you know. But don't say I'm gonna take you out and then you ain't made a move. That means you lied. You got her sitting out there waiting for you got her out there waiting for you so you can take her out of dinner. She got her clothes on. She went all the way out there for nothing, and you didn't show up because you told her this lie. Listen, don't. I'm just saying that lies can cause a lot of serious, dangerous. Lying is the most dangerous thing in the world. So right now, we're gonna tell you this right now. Do not lie. Tell the truth. Thank you for watching Let's Tell the Truth. Have a good night. Real talk.